I wasn't yelling at you, I was merely saying hello. Hello and good evening and welcome to I Have a Structured Settlement, but I need cash now.
Oh, thank God the full moon's tomorrow and then it'll be over.
Is that why I just sang the J.G. Wentworth song?
It's among the reasons, yes.
I'm going to do it again. I have a structured settlement, but I need cash now.
I would pipe in with the call JG
877 cash now.
I'm just not in the mood. It's been a long day.
877 cash now.
Well, if any of you recognize that, which you must have because we're doing like killer numbers on last night's webisode, thank you. It must be the boobs. But we didn't post until 4 a.m. So we didn't get to bed till near 5 a.m. And we were up at 9 for meetings.
Oh,
so,
yeah?
Actually, you were up at 9. You let me
go
until 10. So that was sweet of you. I woke up to kisses and coffee. It was very lovely. But that's it. It's just been, first we get to the meeting and he's not there yet. So we drive back. And then he calls us on the phone. Where are you? Well, we were just there. You're not there. Hubby said, it's beautiful. Let's walk. Because he lived in the neighborhood, right? And we always walk. We walk after dinner. We walk after lunch. We like to walk. We're walkers, right? We're walkers. So we hike back there with our gear. You know, the notes, the folio, the stuff, my laptop, all this stuff. I have to have my coffee wherever I go. So my coffee mug, my backpack. And we get there. And, yeah, and then it was a whole afternoon of negotiation and stuff. And good coffee, though. And I have to have tons of sugar in my coffee, and he didn't put any sugar in my coffee, just like this flavored creamer, and it was excellent. Really good. I drank yours, too. So good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my day. And then I came home like a dumbass, because that was exhausting enough, and made a huge dinner. So now I'm really tired. So I'm taking the night off because we have no shows. So we're doing your webisode for the meeps, and then it's the hot tub for me and hubby. And I want bubbles tonight because we need the bubbles tonight. He likes it calm, and I like it bubbly. So we compromise bubbles, and then we shut it off. So, and then early bed and movie, right? And then tomorrow shopping and Sex and the Kitty. And oh shit, I guess I'll bring the laptop to bed. So while we watch a movie, I can work on my script. And then Saturday, cooking all day for Easter. I have several people coming Sunday for dinner. This new client among them. And yeah, I'm making a huge ham.
It's great to be entertaining again.
Isn't it, though?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of work for me, but you and Gia, well, Gia's still puking her guts up. The kid hasn't eaten anything but like 2 chicken nuggets in 3 days, which I didn't even want her to have, but we took takeaway out yesterday, and that was all she wanted from there. But she's still on the sofa heaving. But generally, she's, hubby and she clean up while I do the big cooking and stuff. I still got dishes from last Sunday that I haven't gotten to. So it's been that kind of week, but it looks good. Final negotiating meeting today, and final budgetary structure for the script that I'll write has been put out there, and now it's just hurry up and wait, and we'll see what happens. So. But it looks good. Looks good. Because he was all enthralled with the pitch, that unique twist like I talked about yesterday that I was doing. Remember we said in the webisode last night? So,
yes.
he loved that idea. So that was good. He's going to be tough, though. It's tough when you're doing it based on a real life kind of thing. It's easier to adapt a screenplay from a book because you don't have to deal with anybody. You read the book and you adapt it into a screenplay. But when you have to deal with the actual real life people involved, and when it's such a historically relevant family and subject matter, although it's contemporized now because it's this time period, this sort of thing, It's not based on that time, but it's based on since that time till today. So it's a little easier because I don't have to research all that historical stuff. It's still tough though because you got to deal with the people, and they have it in their head the way they see it because they've lived it. But yet you know how you have to dramatize it so the audience is interested as well. Sometimes there's creative differences when you're dealing with the person in a real life adaptation.
You don't know, man.
Yeah. But it's all good, because anybody that knows me, I'm not a pushover type, I'll let you ramble for a while.
That's why it's going to be a freaking nightmare and I'm going to leave you guys to it.
Yeah. I'll let them ramble long enough and then I'll be like, all right, that's enough. Now we got to move on to here. I'm just like I keep everybody focused and on the path. I have no patience or time for extraneous nonsense. This is the goal. This is the task. Let's do it. I'll deviate a little bit, but then I get bored and I'm like, okay, back on the task and, that kind of thing. And I have been known to get militant when people don't listen to me, so. Oh, well. What can you do?
We have a good film project and we need cash now.
Yeah. True. No, not really, because we're not doing a film project yet. I gotta deliver the product first. I gotta write the script first. Oh, and then did I tell you that I put the added pressure on myself of delivering a finished, ready to develop a shooting script from within 6 months?
Pros do it in 3.5 weeks.
Not based on a real life. Not of this nature. No, bull crap. This isn't a TV series. No.
Really? I thought that's what I was doing.
He wants a feature. It doesn't matter. I'm going to deliver a 2-hour script. He can make it into a pilot for a series, or he can make it into a feature. I don't care. I'm being paid to deliver a product, a script, and that's what I'll do. So that's it. That's it. And then I'll sleep for a month. So what else? That's it. That's all the energy I got for you today.
7 minutes, not bad.
What else?
Nothing else. That's it. That's good. I could play guitar for half an hour.
We should play for a little while. I always like to hear him play. It always cheers him up. So what else?
I'm not down in the dumps, so...
No, he's actually quite chipper.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Chipper!
Yeah, the alternative sucks ass.
Well... I guess.
Trust me. Nothing like my, that kind of inspirational, motivational when I got my iPod blasting and I'm buzzing through doing all my stuff, and that's empowering and awesome and wonderful.
Music is the something of the soul.
It is.
Something.
It's the gasoline in the vehicle of your soul. I just wrote that. But
It's the gasoline in the hum of your life.
That's right. There you go. That was good. Takes a lot of gasoline for that sucker. But yeah, you can't even listen to music. So. See what now?
Wow, why can't you listen to music?
I just can't. I can only listen to music when I'm inspired and happy and shit. Not when I'm demoralized and defeated and destroyed. Then it just hurts to listen to music. It even hurts to drink out of these.
Honey, the meeting wasn't that bad today.
No. The meeting was actually better than I thought. It actually went better than I thought.
Really?
Honest. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't expecting anything definitive today. Not with the full moon tomorrow. And retrogrades just going on.
See, where I come from, it doesn't matter where the frick the moon is. what do you got?
Yeah, it does. It does. You won't.
You know, you have a meeting like that today,
Just because you don't.
and you walk
know.
away from it knowing what you got.
No fluid. Thank you. I appreciate that.
And knowing what you're going to do. I don't know what we got, and I don't know what we're going to do.
I know what we got, and he knows what he's got to do if he wants what I got. That's pretty much.
Sounds like a song.
That's pretty much it. Well,
You know what I got?
that's some good hip hop, and you got.
I know what you're doing, and you know what I got. I don't know.
That was good. I like that. It's cute.
Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you're chipper.
Well, it beats the alternative.
Yes.
King Leonidas and the Brave 300 were chipper.
Mm. You sound like David Wenham.
That's what I was going for.
Yeah. You successfully done that. Yeah. So shall we give them each a hint about our new project or no?
Well, you know, I was thinking about it, and
We can't. These people
It depends
are so
on-
out of reach. I don't have to worry about anybody calling them up or anything.
anybody calling them up.
That's right.
Well, who up? Because if you were to take this little puppy right here in front of me
Yeah.
and put that up on the screen and say, this is your hint,
That's your hint.
well, you know, you can sit there and go, okay, so what is it? A sequel? Is it a
Right.
film with
That's
Daniel
what I'm
Craig in
saying.
it? Is it,
They don't know.
you know, is it a film about what?
I'm really superstitious. I don't ever divulge anything until the ink is dry. You know, I'm just really superstitious. And, you know, we've been quite heartily screwed in our radio ventures in that regard. So there's no way we're ever going to do shit like that in our film venture. It's way too important to us.
Yeah!
Yeah. Ow. But you can give him a hint. I don't mind. Because, like I said, our peeps are so out of reach, it's not like anybody can just pick up the phone.
Well, and some of the peeps involved in this, if you said the wrong thing to them, they'd just shoot you and bury
That's
you.
right.
So,
That's right.
yeah.
It's so funny because the guy in question, you know, we go to his house and, you know, a lot of people ask you to wipe your feet on the mat, and a lot of people, you know, offer you a seat or whatever. He insists that you carry a weapon while you're in his house because, you know, you have to be armed if you're at his house.
And not chopsticks either.
No. But he always gives me the little 32, and that's an insult because I'm a 45 kind of girl.
Well, that's because the world's lightest Taurus is mine.
It is. I didn't think it was as light as I thought it would be. But that must be the ammo, the 280 stuff in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was sexy, though. Gotta say. It was sexy. I loved the... Wow. It had like an opalescent to the metal. It was really beautiful.
Well, that's pretty much the standard satin finish, but
It's gorgeous.
the thing that got me about this particular weapon
Yeah.
were the gold accents.
Yeah.
You know, the clip release.
I
The,
noticed.
The,
I noticed.
You know, the safety. They're gold.
Yeah.
You know, the slide release, gold. I'm like,
Sexy.
what the hell?
That little 32, that's like, you know, that's my sock gun. You know, I keep that in my sock. Or that's my ankle weapon.
I think that's the perfect G of Pistol 2000.
Yeah.
Your little
Although,
hands around it.
yeah, although he says it's got quite a kick. But when we go shooting at the range there, I guess we'll find out. I'll shoot them all, and I'll tell you which one I like the best.
I think I know which one I would like the best.
You like the revolver.
No.
Really? The other one? The other 45? Or the Taurus?
His Smith & Wesson.
Oh. 9mm.
No.
Isn't it 9mm you said? I didn't see that one.
The Ruger's a 44.
Right.
His automatic's a 45.
Right.
The Taurus is a 45.
Right. Oh, okay.
32 is a 32.
Yeah, 32.
I have a lot of bullets and I need guns now.
Screw guns. Screw bullets. I need targets. the way I feel today.
You have targets. Just look through the smoke screen, honey.
I have big targets.
Taking down the wheels.
But yeah. It's cool though because, alright, let's give it a little, just a little example of the kind of influence. We told you that Gia was getting bullied, right? So we happened upon this particular person, and he knows Gia. He's had dinner at our house and everything like that. And it was actually the next day after the dinner we told him, and Gia was telling him about the bully in the neighborhood and stuff like that. The next day, the bully comes knocking on the door, apologizing, and asking if Gia can come out to play. So we have our suspicions that somebody had a conversation.
Musta.
Had to.
Because there's no way that little bastard would have done that on his own.
No way.
And I highly doubt the parents instilled some value in him at 9 years old.
So it had to, there's only one way. Yeah, that was quite impressive, I thought.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's such a sweetheart, though. It's so hard for me to believe. But, of course it's true, but, he's so good with us.
Well, career criminals aside, we're all the same on the inside.
They go biting my rhymes again. Yeah, it's true. But, he's always so sweet to me and everything.
It's like that film 7 Days, Say what you will about the surgeon, but we all have that inside.
Oh, absolutely.
It's just the choices we make which differentiates the outcome. So,
right. I could never hurt an animal or a child, but a person, no problem. Absolutely no problem. If it were in that situation, or if it were in a self-defense kind of situation, not even a second thought. Because you make your own decisions, you're responsible for your own actions, and if you're going to cross my boundary like that, well, I reap what you sow.
So don't bite her rhymes.
Don't bite my rhymes. Well, you can bite my rhymes. You can bite my anything.
I don't know. I don't usually bite the depressed and disparaged.
Sorry. Maybe you should bite more. I wouldn't be so depressed and disparaged.
I have a whiny wife and I need cash now.
You don't need cash for me.
No, for me.
I don't want cash. Why, so you can buy more Kill Your Family rum? Okay. See, yeah, it's alright. It's okay. Tomorrow's the full moon. It'll be better by Saturday.
This just in, Kate. I'm fine. Back to you.
Okay. No, you're fine. I'm glad for you.
Well, and this is, it kind of goes to what I've always said, too. The moons don't affect me. People lose their crap, they kill their family, they do all these things.
The other day we had an argument. It was at 11:32 p.m.
Right, and the moon had pissed off Arnold or something.
The next day I checked out my aspects because I hadn't had a chance to the day before. If I had, I would have never even been in here at 11:32. But I checked the aspects and son of a bitch, it was a moon opposition Saturn right there at 11:30. So I don't say that crap. It's very, very true.
See, I said the moon doesn't affect me. I didn't say poop about Saturn.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Saturn screws me right up.
And Saturn screws everybody up. It's the lesson bringer. So
you
can't
see?
escape Saturn.
There you go.
Yeah, even if you're trying.
See, so the moon isn't my problem, it's Saturn. I know who you are.
Yeah, but moon's your emotions, and Saturn was in opposition to the emotions. And what did we have? We had that whole kind of lesson learning conflict thing there. So.
No, I was just a little bastard, and you smacked my pee-pee for it. That's what happened then.
Oh, okay.
I said mean, heartless, nasty things, and ultimately later I was very sorry for them. So there you go. It happens. We're all the same on the inside.
Oh, we are. Nobody's perfect. I say things once in a while that I'm sorry for. Not often, but once in a while.
I am an emotional nightmare and I need cash now.
No, you're not anymore. You're much better now.
I think tonight should be the Straight Jacket episode.
Uh-huh. Where's mine? It's 10.
Well, you just put one out and I didn't have one, so this is my turn.
Yeah, but it's 10.
Okay.
I need one.
Do you know it's 8:40 in Norway?
I still need one. Mine was a little teeny weeny butt, and everybody can attest to it. Roll tape. Mine was a teeny weeny butt. I need my 10 o'clock. That was the rest of my 9 o'clock. See? It's true, though. You can roll back the tape and it'll show you. Thank you. Well, light would be most helpful. Sorry.
Suck, don't blow. You know, they say that smoking seriously impedes a singer's ability to sing.
Never been my issue.
Well, and I've never been a singer, so how come I'm not impeded?
Oh, yeah, but you can attest to that because I sang for the first time some months back after 12 years of not even, most of that time, not even listening to music, let alone singing. So, got up there just like I hadn't left. Just like that guy in Israel who got stomach cancer and he lived an uber healthy life and didn't drink or didn't smoke or just ate good food and now he's got stomach cancer.
I thought he was 8 years old.
No, it's his cousin or something. Grown cousin.
Okay.
Yeah, no, not a child. God forbid. No.
Well, you know, this just takes me back to my 17-year-old Indian doctor's discovery, 12 years ago.
Yes.
The cancer is genetic. It's got nothing to do with your smoking or your
It
drinking
doesn't.
or your carousing. No.
I'll even go you one better. Not
Oh.
only is it recessive and genetic and it lies dormant until acted upon by whatever factors cause the multiplication of the cancerous cells.
Right.
But the malignant ones. Because we all have those kind of basal cells. Some are malignant, some are not. And it's just, like whether it's acted upon by an outside force. But I'll tell you right now, I can look at your chart and you either have the cancer aspect or you don't.
Ooh.
And if you don't have the cancer aspect, you're never getting it. Ever. No matter what you do.
So smoke hardy, my friends.
And if you do, the only way to actually avoid getting it, if you have the cancer aspect, it's pretty likely that's it, eventually going to be your end. But you can live an incredibly long and healthy life until then if you don't smoke and you do live more healthily. But, yeah. But there's an actual aspect in the chart that points to whether or not someone will get cancer. And I've seen it. I've seen it. So, Jaya's got it. So I'm always really, really on her about, don't smoke, don't drink, eat well, that kind of thing. I don't just say it to scare her. It's the truth. Because it's my, biggest fear, God forbid. But, you know what? I can't, who knows what her karmic lessons are. So.
Or she's here for someone else's.
No, that they're generally, those kind of things are brief. They're brief. I like to think that when someone's only here on this plane for a short period of time, it's, one, maybe because they have a specific purpose in the life of someone else. And that's what I like to think in the case of infants and children. Or if they're just a young person, that they've, evolved and they don't need to be here any longer because they've done the growing that's necessary for them to do here and now they can go. So it's all a matter of what you believe why we're here. We're none of us here for no reason at all.
For the betterment of the planet. And speaking of the betterment of the planet, I'd like to take a few moments out to talk about the American economy.
Oh, God.
It was brought to my attention this morning
Wake me when you're done.
that the New York City mayor
Oh, this nonsense, yeah.
was in a photo op this morning with the CEO of Nissan Motor Vehicles. Now, for decades, since the beginning of the New York taxi system, they have always used North American Big Three vehicles. Either Chevy, Chrysler, Dodge, I even think for a while there they used some Fords, yep. And with our current economic situations, a number of economists have gone on CNN and MSNBC and all of our happy little news agencies here and openly stated that the reason that we are in this mess is because business is going to Asia to produce because it's cheaper. All the jobs we don't got no more.
Yeah.
And our buying dollar is also going foreign. So the real key here to getting America back on its financial freaking feet, yes, that's FFF, financial freaking feet,
Not freaking financial feet.
is to take every possible last resource we still have in America, by America, for Americans, and keep buying that stuff.
Right.
So there's the mayor this morning in New York City. Now I'm going to go out on a limb here saying New York City is probably the proudest American city there is. All right?
New Yorker for life.
Right. And you also got to agree with me that the New York cabs are an American institution as well.
Yeah. People come just to ride the cab.
That's right. So those two things, keep those things in mind. And now here we are in this economic toilet. Everything's going out to the Asians. And what are we doing? We just did a deal today for 13,000 New York City cabs. All Nissan minivans.
Yeah.
At an expenditure of $39 million.
Yeah.
Gone.
Pop, right.
Wow. How many jobs are the Asians getting?
Okay, I have a devil's advocate response to that.
I knew you would. Go ahead.
Quality. The quality of,
Look, goddammit,
products.
quality is job one at Ford, and you know that.
That's what they say.
Oh, yeah.
That's their slogan. I write them. I should know.
Oh, so what was the slogan you wrote for HTLA, my dear?
Don't you remember? We give you the planet.
That's right, and do we not do that?
Yes, we do.
You don't...
But that's us.
Yeah.
Hello, that's accountable us. We're honest people.
So Ford's not accountable. Oh,
I
no,
don't
wait.
know.
They were part of the problem, weren't they?
I don't know. I don't care. The problem is that you know what? I've always bought foreign. I've never bought domestic vehicles in my life. I still don't. Why would I? The only, wait. The exception to that is I'll get a Hummer, but that's it.
Well, that didn't used to be American.
Well, there you go then. See? That's why I like them.
Clint Eastwood would be very upset at you.
You know what? That is the prejudice ideology that's inherent. You know what? I've lived in this country for 42 years. And I've been to other countries. And I'm very well educated and very worldly and sophisticated. And if today someone came up to me and said, here's anything you need for the rest of your life, you can live anywhere on the planet, I would be out of this country so fast your head would spin. The rest of the world has much, much, much to offer. This isn't the greatest place on the planet. Much to every... And I'm an American, and I'm patriotic, and I'm a New Yorker, so don't even fucking go there. But if I could live anywhere else in the world, this would not be my first choice. But there you go. Healthcare screwed up. Education screwed up. This is the worst society on the planet, is this country. There is no more familial structure. There's no respect for anyone or anything. There's no reason anybody would choose to live here. I'll go to Europe.
I did.
Well, that's only because you married me and came here, and you had to experience it. But now that you have, I got upset at you not quite a year ago because you were so disheartened and disillusioned.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So, in other countries, people still respect each other, and they have a better
Okay, all
quality
right.
of
We
life.
hate America. It sucks, and we want to leave as soon as we can. Okay, whatever. But
No, I love America. If it gets better, I'll stay.
my
but
point is, if all these broken families out there, these 300 plus million Americans, with whatever social problems they have aside,
Right.
I was talking economy.
So am I.
And if you want to frickin' fix it, start buying and investing in the
let's
USA.
talk about that 17-year-old from Norway or wherever today. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about adopting the Norse way, the Norse method. The place where, did I mention it's the highest standard of living on the planet? It's the highest employment rate. It's the highest educational rate. I mean, it beats out Japan, beats out China, beats out Korea, all of them.
Yeah.
Everybody gets an education. Everyone has health care, and there's no insurance. You're sick, you get taken care of. End of story. Everyone has a pension and a retirement fund by the government. Guaranteed. It's just the highest quality of life, the highest standard of living. You know, and self-respect is through the roof.
The best vodka.
That too, and it sure is pretty there. A little cold for me, but the Arctic Circle and all that. But
you forgot that they pay them to go to the university.
They pay them to go to university because they
no
want,
$300,000 student loans there.
Like me, 325. But they want their citizens to be well educated and
they are.
Yeah. And they want them to be well trained and well educated, and they are spot on. And if it wasn't so damn cold, I'd have been there already. But I can't go to the Arctic Circle. I can't even stand the Pennsylvania mountains in the winter. But Edmonton was cold.
You ain't had no minus 65 here.
No, but they got it up there. They're in the Arctic Circle.
I know where Finland is.
Yeah. Very cold. Maybe the summer's too cold. But the bottom line is...
That's what the vodka's for.
Yeah. But the bottom line is, you know, we might have the most heart of any place on the planet, but we're no longer the greatest country on the planet. We're just not. So many people have it so much more right than we've got it. You know, we've screwed it up for ourselves. Feminists. The hippies and the feminists. They wrecked everything. Great idea. Horrible execution. Incredibly damaging result. Now what? We pick up the pieces, we move forward. Once something falls apart, it's the only way you can rebuild it. So here we are. Society's fallen apart, in my opinion. Completely and utterly.
Well, that's because of the zombie apocalypse. Nothing more.
No, that's because you have children killing children en masse.
Oh yeah, there is that.
Once you get to that level, there's nowhere else to go but up. There's really nothing left after that. Unless people start eating each other.
Anyway, so yeah, if you are American, start frickin' buying it, will you?
Yeah.
That's all I have to say about that.
Interesting, though. Interesting. What?
Oh, I just can't believe they did that. I'm still kind of in shock over it. I know it seems like a stupid thing, but...
It's not a stupid thing. But it's not... it's not a stupid thing. It's a stupid-looking thing.
Oh, the actual minivan itself. Well, that's kind of
Right.
beside the point. I mean, Dodge has got some pretty stupid-looking minivans, too. I mean, they're
No.
minivans.
I mean, the whole issue
Oh,
is a stupid thing. When the economy's in the toilet and we're not buying American, it looks pretty dumb. However, you know...
well, and we still go for years, and we just blame the guy at the top. Oh, it's Obama's fault.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Bush's fault.
No, it's not.
No, it's all of our fault, actually.
Well, right, exactly. But society is so deteriorated that it can't even recognize its own, fallibility and culpability.
Those are big syllables, honey.
See, that's what happens when you get educated. You know what else drives me nuts? Sorry, gotta say it, and once and for all, I gotta say it. Anybody says that you don't need an education. Oh, education don't matter. You don't need it. You're a fucking idiot. Of course you need to be educated. And if you can't afford to go to university, pick up a goddamn book. Watch a documentary. Open your mind to the rest of the world that you live in. You know, your little house, your little block, your little neighborhood isn't the be-all, end-all of existence. And if you would just spread your boundaries out a little frickin' bit and just, you know, push the limits of your knowledge a little bit, then your interests a little bit, you might see that there's a hell of a lot more out there that you don't know.
Little disclaimer here. Unless you are not neighbors with Stephen Hawking. That's she's talking about everybody else.
Yeah.
If you live down the block from Stephen Hawking and you go over for the barbecues and stuff,
yeah,
you're okay.
it's pretty expensive. That's right. Yeah. But I don't know. That's kind of a tough thing too, because
I know the real estate prices are a bitch just because he lives there.
well, that too. But again, it's that whole thing, perspective. You know, even if you were born into Stephen Hawking's universe and in his world and in his neighborhood and in his block, you still need to go beyond that, because that's not all it is. We live generally as human beings with blinders on, and until something happens to bump us and expand our vision, we stay with those blinders on. And you need to consciously take them off and develop your peripheral vision. And that's where true education comes from, you know, not the hallowed halls of a university.
So really, what really we're kind of looking at too with the economy in the USA is
elevating the consciousness. You know, life isn't true TV and dumb, you know, world's dumbest, and that's not what it is. But yet, every day there's more and more of those shows because we love a train wreck. Well, awesome. We are a train wreck. You're living it. Thank you. That's where it's gone now. So, it's time to elevate the standards just a tad. Little baby steps at a time.
plebeians unite.
For reals. It's so frustrating.
Meet you at the library.
But it's frustrating.
I have no education, but I need cash now.
Hey, I had no cash, but I got an education. Because financial aid is out there. All you have to do is put in the request.
Yeah, and then live the rest of your life in huge debt, and yeah.
No, not in huge debt. They're so forgiving now. There's
$225.
So many.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what? I pay like $46 a month. They don't care how long it takes, as long as
No.
I'm making an effort. It's not a big deal, really. It's really not.
Well, maybe that's another problem.
Yeah, but you know what? Right now, one problem at a time, and we're not going to get it solved with 100 billion uneducated people in the country.
No.
You know, with only a few that are aware enough to come up with the answers. And then you have to try and explain these solutions to those that don't have the capacity to understand that kind of critical thinking or those kind of solutions. It's no wonder nothing ever gets done. You know, it's just like a marriage. You both have to be going in the same direction. And this country has not been going in the same direction for a really, really, really long time. You know. Well, I don't have all the answers. I know that expanding your awareness and your interest and your level of knowledge in any possible way is only a good thing. Like Martha Stewart says, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Yeah. Pick up a book, something you wouldn't normally ever read. Who knows what it's going to spark, and who knows where you'll go from there. It's as simple as that. I don't care if it's a comic book. Do something. What, you looking around for a book?
No.
What are you looking around for? What? What?
Nothing. I'm a Renaissance man. I have every direction I need.
Yes, he is a Renaissance man. Most of the time.
You know, I don't always drink beer, but when I do,
Dos Equis.
no, Molson Canadian.
Yeah, that stuff's good. Is that what you were looking for? Your beer?
No, I don't keep it in the studio here.
No.
I keep it in the fridge.
I like Stella Artois.
Because you like saying the name.
Well, the name is sexy, but that, oh my god. That place in Manhattan when I drank all those Stella Artois. Ooh, that felt so good.
Yeah.
They're smooth. That stuff is smooth, baby. So good. It's like a little potty every sip.
So the commercials would have us believe.
It's true, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe you.
Yeah. So yeah, all right. Well, that's my diatribe for the evening,
Excellent.
for the show anyway.
We need an education and we all suck. You heard it here first.
That's right. Suck less. Be more. Suck less.
Be more, suck less.
That's right.
I like that.
Or you can say suck more, be less.
That's kind of how it goes, yeah.
Oh, it's it. See, I didn't even know that. Suck, don't blow.
Yes. Absolutely.
I got it. And remember, nobody likes a screamer.
Yeah, what's with that?
I don't know. He's always telling us to be quiet because the dog would get upset. So funny. The
Yep.
dog's like out like a light on our sofa. And he's like, shh, you're bothering the dog. And the dog's like snoring. It's so funny. People are funny. People are cute and funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
That's the official Kate Sleepy alert.
I gotta pee too.
You got a P2. We're up to Pentium 4s now.
I gotta pee as well.
Oh. Well, that's good. I got 2.
You do too?
R2D2. C3 did PPO? Wow, what's in her coffee tonight?
Same thing as yesterday. It's called exhaustion.
Well, soon it'll all be over.
It will?
Sure.
Why? Why? Why?
Because it will.
Why? How?
Nothing goes on forever.
You mean accept our eternal undying love? That thing?
Oh, didn't I say that?
No.
Oh.
I'm also out of coffee. Now it's official.
I was going to say the obvious, but I thought no.
What? What's the obvious? See, I'm not a master of the obvious. I don't get
You heard it here first,
subtlety
folks.
and nuance and all that crap, you know.
Subtlety and nuance.
Yes. Inference.
J'y
Totally escapes me. I'm just so direct, I don't get any of that stuff.
Jacques-Yves Cousteau.
Yeah. His son's hot. You see his son?
Philippe.
His son is hot.
Which son?
The hot one.
He has trois.
Ah, oui?
See?
See? At least you got the number right. I like how you say toi.
I got it from Stella à trois.
That's sexy.
I will take 3 beer, pig.
God, if only he'd speak French.
Oh, yes.
He bakes it really well.
I am good with the voices.
Oui.
I can take you to an imaginary place where men don't wear shirts. Actually, no. There's quite a few real places where you can go for that, but
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was just rambling in my French accent.
It's cute. Très bien.
We will visit Montreal in the morning
I don't want to go to
and have our
Montreal.
crepes on the veranda.
I want to go to France. I don't want to go to Montreal.
Well, fine. Piss on you.
Oh, you forgot. How are you supposed to start the show?
Good.
No, not that. The other one, the new one from yesterday. Hey.
How's it going, eh?
That's right.
Party on! Excellent!
I like the first one.
What, how's it going, eh? Pretty good, eh? Boy, you see the Leafs game last night, eh?
No.
Yeah, they just smoked Vancouver, eh? Oh yeah, it was a real humdinger. Door burner. After that, the missus and I went down to Timmy's for coffee. We ran into Lucy. You remember Lucy from the reserve? I am a talented Canadian and I need cash now.
That's true. Now that one is the most accurate you've said so far. You're very talented.
Yep. Right up there with William Shatner and Jim Carrey. What?
You're so cute.
Thank you. I tried. Went to school for 3 years for cute.
See how important education is? Go to school. You can't
See,
be
though,
cute without it.
I don't consider myself educated per se. I consider myself maybe aware of my conscious environment, I think. You know?
Well, you have the one thing that's necessary in life for growth and success. And
The
that
New York
is,
Yankees baseball hat.
besides that, you have the ability to, learn new things. The willingness to expand your horizons and learn new things. That's all you need is the willingness. The rest will come. I wasn't always like this. Shit. Maybe like 6-7 years ago, I was just like he used to be a year ago. How you probably are today. But then something switches and you become like a sponge and you just want to absorb everything around you. You're just hungry for what this world has to offer. And there's no other feeling. There's no greater feeling. It's, I've been saying it. I can't describe it. It's indescribable. But you'll know it. You'll know it when that transition happens and you've made that, the consciousness switch has been flicked on. You'll know it because your life will take on, everything will be more vibrant.
I was really hoping that with the advent and accessibility of the internet, that stuff would just start to flourish on its own.
Yeah, except where do people go when they go on the internet?
Twitter,
Facebook, porn.
What's Kim Kardashian doing today?
Farmville.
Kim Kardashian today tweeted, kid you not, la 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 la.
Actually, that was Chloe, which is even more depressing.
Same thing.
She's supposed to be sembling of intelligent.
I don't get it.
I don't either.
Don't know what the hell you do, man.
That's the problem. That's the problem. That we even know who they are is the problem. It used to be that to make hundreds of thousands of dollars on television, you had to have talent.
Yes.
Now they got the Wiener Shop. This big family, big fat people, and that's a way to promote good health and stuff. Yeah. And they own a corner wiener shop, and they get all the drunks from the bar across the street at night, and now that's a reality show.
And you know what kills me? And I guess this is just maybe because I'm more aware than most, but in tiny little BF Victoria, where I came from, we have a little, dollar slice pizza place around the corner from a bar downtown. It's the biggest trouble spot in the town.
Right.
And every night, it's the same crap as you see on that show.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, how is this...
Right.
What?
Yeah. So that's entertainment now. And
I don't understand.
Yeah.
No. And I've noticed that actually more and more with actors and actresses looking at resumes and training or lack thereof. You'll have somebody who will put themselves up for an audition. You have to come in. You give them their sides, and they're like looking at you like, "What do you want me to do with this?" And you tell them go, and they're just lost. They have no clue about the process. They don't understand anything about it. All you can say is thank you. They've completely wasted their time. They've completely wasted your time, and we're seeing these people more and more and more and more, and it's because of this new bottom feeder television that's apparently all the rage.
And
You
I
know.
can't even fix that until you people stop watching that crap. What's the point? What's the point of
I
writing
think-
good stuff?
I think the television networks have actually proved once and for all that it doesn't matter what they put out over the airwaves, we'll watch it.
Not we, mother.
Well, not me. I never watch TV,
Yeah.
but
No.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's horrible. I
Yeah.
can guarantee you they don't do that in Finland or in Norway
No.
or in I mean, it's just not. Wow, that's the difference. You know, that's the difference. This is, I hate to say it, we've become the bottom feeder of the planet. You know, this is where society's level has gone here. You know? I mean, it's really sad. It's really sad. Because we were once the greatest country on this planet. We had it all. Well, I wasn't depressed and disparaged anymore. But there you go.
And so ends another happy edition of TaylorMade
The making of a broadcast empire. Wait, this is what, 46?
46.
Wow, we're kicking. Thank you for continuing to support our webisodes. We love to do them. And, yeah. We'll be back tomorrow at 47 and the full moon episode after Sex and the Kitty. Gotta go check on the munchkin. Kids are funny. She puked on the toilet seat. Neglected to tell anybody.
She didn't neglect.
And I said to her, I said, why did you
She
just
always does.
open your mouth? I would have cleaned it. She's like, but I'm dying, Mom. You still can speak. You can tell me you puked on the toilet seat. Oh. Yeah. Ew. That's just ew.
Well, you know, it's
cute at 11 months, not 11
it's
years.
almost kismet that you sat on it. Because had I sat on it,
She'd be dead.
she
meat.
would be dead.
Yeah. That's too funny.
Although I guess it's an old habit, but I always look at where I'm going to sit.
I looked too. I didn't see anything. It's dark. I got the ambient light on over the hot tub. It's not bright in there right now. I just, you know, I hate lights. He knows I hate lights. I shut all the lights all the time. But, you know, I don't need light. I have cat's eyes. I don't need light.
Yeah, that's why you walk into walls and
I-
crap in the daytime.
When have I ever done that? One time at the bus stop, I tripped on the curb. That's it. On our honeymoon, I fell down. It was so funny. I was so tired. We'd been on the bus for so long coming home. And I was with a bunch
I
of
saw you do
people.
that 2 days ago in ShopRite.
I did not. Anyway, we're at the bus stop. It was like Cincinnati or Cleveland or somewhere like that. We're almost home. I'm so tired. And I was going into the terminal there to get us coffee or whatever. I put all our luggage down. We were switching buses or something.
Oh, wasn't that Newark?
No, we were in Cleveland when I did that. We weren't near home yet. You were, by the time we got to Newark, you were like in a coma. So I talked to my, because, you know, we made friends with everybody on the bus, right? So I asked anybody if they wanted anything. I was going to go and get some coffee. And I was like this, and I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. And I turned and took my first step, and I tripped over a curb and face planted. Oh, it was so funny. And I jumped up, okay, because I'm like, no, I don't get embarrassed about shit, you know. It was so funny. He gets embarrassed now. He was embarrassed. He's like, I don't know her.
If I remember correctly, I was wearing this shirt when we came out.
Maybe. You had taken, that was where I pulled your sneakers out because the boots were hurting you so bad.
Yep.
Because we changed buses and stuff, and that's why all the luggage was around us too. Yeah. So, but it was funny. And that was my shining moment. I had to.
Memories.
Yeah, we have many.
Well, we're out of here. So, thanks for joining us. Tonight's episode was sponsored by J.G. Wentworth.
Oh, apparently. Good night, Meeps. We love ya. We'll see you tomorrow.
Or it's free!
Make 'em clap for this.